IAM overview. IAM enables you to create and control services for user authentication or limit access to a certain set of people who use your AWS resources. It helps build the organization have appropriate access distributed among its employees. When you create your account, you create your root account. It means that it is the main administration account. But if I set up a company, I can't give my root account to my employees. So IAM provides us with IAM user accounts. So I can create IAM user accounts for my employees and specify permissions respectively. So for example, this is my root account and there are three departments: development, testing, and production. I'll create users, assign them to specific departments with specific permissions. So this is how IAM manages. Let's look into some more features of IAM. Root user is accessed by signing in with your email and password. IAM user. It is a resource in IAM that has associated credentials and permissions. We can create 5,000 users for IAM for one AWS account. You can add 10 users at a time. The best practice of AWS is that you don't use root account user for your everyday task unless necessary. IAM group. It is a collection of IAM users. One IAM user can be a member of maximum 10 groups. For example, if I want to assign 10 employees the same developer permissions, I can add them to an IAM group and then assign the developer permissions to the group, which will automatically be applied to the IAM users in the group. In one AWS account, 300 groups can be made. IAM policies. The permissions which we have been talking about all this while are the IAM policies. They define permissions for an action. IAM roles. It is an IAM identity that you can create in your account that has specific permissions. An IAM role is similar to an IAM user in that it is an AWS identity with permission policies that determine what the identity can and cannot do in AWS. Remember to not share your access keys with anyone. You can create up to 1,000 IAM roles. Some are already created for you. IAM does not have any billing, but the other services have, which you will use through IAM users. Users of AWS can access AWS through AWS Management Console, which is protected by password and MFA, multi-factor authentication. Second is AWS Command Line Interface, which is protected by access keys. And the third one is AWS Software Development Kit, which is protected by, again, access keys. MFA, multi-factor authentication. This is for extra security. You can add two-factor authentication to your account. Example, Google Authenticator. So other than email and password, if you need another code as well, which will be generated each time you log in, and MFA provides us with this kind of security. Here are some of the examples of MFA.